what do you think is or are the superpowers of this movie?
Well, I think the genius of James Gunn to take these two genres and mix them together and turn it on its head, I think that's the big power of it. I think, we have so many of these superhero movies, and they're exhilarating and fun, and because they're so much action based. And then we have these horror movies that are also exhilarating and fun because you're terrified, and then you add those two together, and it just this thing goes from 0 to 100 pretty quickly, yep. And it's a hell of a ride. It's terrifying.
Yes, it is. and you are terrifying the movie, and that really works. You realize that you're so powerful, you're like a demigod, and you kind of start disregarding people. Was that kind of the approach?
Well, the approach was really just to try to capture the amount of conflict that the character was facing within the story, and to just kind of put myself in that place where not only am I trying to grow up through this coming-of-age story, not only am I trying to find myself, but I'm also being pressured on from pretty much all angles. People trying to tell me who to be and who not to be, and those were contradictory, obviously. So I just tried to approach it from a very confused, growing child standpoint.
Mm-hmm. And I think that it's very successful how relatable you guys are. Going through the most difficult things parents can go through, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think, that's what I loved about the script so much, is that conflict between the two of us, trying to figure out, is something changing in him, and Liz's character doesn't want to see it, and I get these red flags that keep coming up. But yeah, that is the fine line with any horror movie, it's always that, why are you running out of that building? He's in there! You have to do certain things, in order for the genre to work, but, trying to do our best to place, the logic throughout it and not get tripped up, is tricky. Mm-hmm. And we tried as best we could to paint that line,
Is there a situation in your life, like actors, going through auditions or something that is very frustrating, that if you had powers, you fear that you would kind of flip the table and start destroying everything around?
Well.
I wouldn't consider myself as a person who has issues with my anger or my emotions, but it's human nature to have times where you're like, I wish I could do something about this, but I'm helpless. There's nothing I can do about this, but it's upsetting. I think it's probably a good thing that no one has these powers, because there are definitely people that would use them for the intent of Brandon, in a way. So
it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.